Okay, so here we are with our final discussion on the circular flow of goods and services in a market economy. So in our previous discussion, we were looking at the two players, households who are consumers and firms who are the producers, and the good flow and exchange of goods and services and income between the two, which are equal. That was in a closed economy. Here we're going to talk about now adding the idea that there are some injections into the economy and some leakages out of the circular flow of income. So let's first look at the injections. So here we go. First type of injection that you're going to have into an economy could possibly be in the form of investment. When you have an injection, that means that you're getting money into the flow that is not just coming from the exchange of income and goods and services from the consumers and producers. So investment comes from firms. That means that firms are investing money, in capital goods for the production of goods and services. And those injections of investments are coming from leakages out of the circular flow in the form of savings. So when firms or consumers save money, they're putting it into a bank and they're not spending it, and those funds become available for firms to borrow to invest. And when they invest, it becomes an injection. Another leakage out of the circular flow would be in the form of taxes. So again, households and firms are not able to keep that money in the flow. It comes out of the flow and it goes to the government as a tax collection. However, on the other side, it can become an injection when the government spends. Government spending, well, they have to spend money, and the money that they spend are the taxes that they collect from consumers and producers. And then the other injections are in the form of exports. Exports are when firms sell goods to countries outside of the economy to another country. Then they receive money that is put into the flow. However, they also buy imports. When we buy imports, money is leaving the system. So if the injections are larger than the leakages, then the circular flow will grow. And if the leakages are larger than the injections, then the circular flow will shrink. And that is one way of talking about the size of an economy and whether an economy is growing or not. And we're going to talk about how those are actually measured in monetary values in the next segment.